Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found. Then they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. Heard coming into this game, Bama.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Wong. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's taking the shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down the 1 to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one.
And he will score! Touchdown, Bama!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
With a 2-yard touchdown toss. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So Mississippi State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Farrell. Looking down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd coming up for the O after the incompletion. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try the outside to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Wong. Going back to the well, another deep ball. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one.
Touchdown, Alabama! Fitted in the window for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Oh, he's got a chance.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Alabama with a multitude multitude of options on second and short. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. Touchdown tie. Once he got some room, it was over. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has it with really good field position.
Four base bait. Four base bait.
Dropping back, it's Cook. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Bulldog. Nice catch. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
You're not going to throw completions.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 for the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Derek, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got him. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Looking to throw, it's Wong. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make them
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch.
A shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. Could have done a better job, I think.